Good day, onliners. Today we're going to look at another little type of something to read, and hierdie een is called a koerantberig, a newspaper article. If you open on bladsy 107, ons sien 'n foto. We see a photo. In hierdie foto, ons sien twee meisies, two little girls. Een is Nasia. Sy is 9 jaar oud, en ons sien Zoe, the little sister, sy is 7 jaar oud. Now if you look at the picture, there's some words written just below the picture. It says Nasia 9 en haar sussie Zoe 7 lees ander kinders lees. Nasia is 9 years old and her sister Zoe is 7 years old, and they teach other children to read. Those words are what we call the onderskrif, the caption or the subtitle that we learned when we spoke about in the vocabulary sheet. All right, and then if you turn over on the next page, there's an article here that I'm going to read for you quickly and explain, and then you're going to answer some questions on it. So it says Sissies in Zoar stig leesgroep. Little sisters in Zoar start a reading group. Nasia Davids 9 en haar sussie Zoe 7 hou baie van boeke en is lief vir lees. Nasia Davids 9 and her little sister Zoe 7 really like to read, and they really like books and they love to read. Hulle ma het elke aand vir hulle stories gelees. Their mom reads stories to them every night. Hulle het besluit om 'n leesgroepie te begin vir die kinders van Zoar naby Oudtshoorn. They decided to begin a little reading group for the children in their little town called Zoar, near the city called Oudtshoorn. Hulle het pamflette gemaak om mense te laat weet van hul plan, en het die pamflette van huis tot huis afgelewer. So they decided to make pamphlets to let people know about the reading group, and they delivered it house to house. Die eerste dag was daar net 3 kinders, maar die volgende dag was daar 20 kinders, en daar kom elke keer meer kinders by. So the first day they only had 3 children, then the following day they had 20 children, and then every day it just gets more and more. Die meeste boeke is Nasia en Zoe se eiendom, maar hulle gee nie om hul boeke met die kinders te deel nie. So most of the books belong to Nasia and her sister, but they share it with the other children. They don't give it to them, the children can come and share it. Hulle deel ook hul skootrekenaar met hul maats. They also share their laptop with their friends. So kan Nasia en Zoe se ma, mevrou Davids, die ander kinders ook help met die spotlees en wiskunde. So now Mrs. Davids gets involved and she helps the other children with their speed reading and with their maths wiskunde. Die kinders bou ook legkaarte en kry skaak en leeslesse. So they also build Lego and they play reading games. Mevrou Davids leer die kinders ook dat daar 'n wêreld buite die klein dorpie Zoar is. Mrs. Davids also teaches the children that there's a whole wide world outside of their little town called Zoar. Zoe wil eendag op Stellenbosch studeer en dalk 'n tandarts of 'n fisioterapeut word, of miskien 'n danser. Zoe's one day she's going to study at Stellenbosch, and she's either going to become a dentist or a physiotherapist or maybe even a dancer. Nasia wil graag 'n joernalis word en deur die wêreld reis. Nasia wants to become a journalist and travel the world. Nasia en Zoe se liefde vir lees kom van hul ouers af, wat albei onderwysers is. Nasia and Zoe's love for reading comes from their parents, who are both teachers. You are going to answer questions 1 to 3 on page 108, and you are going to answer questions 1 to 5 on page 109. in full sentences, and please use your dictionary, and please write in Afrikaans only. Goodbye.